with a warm-up. Let's go toe to opposite hand type of thing. You don't actually have to touch down, but just getting the backs of the legs stretched out, core tightness. Oh, nice and slow, go at your own pace. This isn't the plyometric part by any means. We're just kind of getting into the workout right now. One more each direction. Good. Stay right here with your feet. Hands up to the shoulders. Up and over with the punch. Little cross punches, deep squats. About halfway here, so 10 more seconds. Really dig those toes into the floor. Last one each side. Good. Let's get into our lunge sequence with the arm raises. Step to the front, arms to the front, back to center, big step to the side. Arms out, step back, squeeze those shoulder blades. Other side, same thing. So let's go around 3 times at our own pace, and I'll just look for you to wave or show me you're ready. We go on. Heart rate should be going up. We're using those big muscles in our legs. Anybody. Keep it going, nice and smooth. Good. What's up, Vicky? All right, let's do our hinge and swim. Take it down a bit with our heart rate. Get that mellowed out. Slow, deeper movements. Come on up and squeeze your glutes and core before you head back down. Let's go for 2 more. Let's check everybody out to see if it's cool. Good. Let's do some seal jacks, just normal style. Step out, nice and wide. Insides of your thigh area loosened up. Using those little muscles in our glutes and our butt. Help us so much on the outside with walking and climbing stairs and doing all that fun stuff. Got the arms to stretch the chest and shoulders. 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Let's go over to the chair and get a few planks in. I want to start out with the hip bridge raise that we introduced a couple of weeks ago, just because we haven't done it in a while and it feels good. So it'll also get our heart rates back down nicely. You can see me here. All right, hands down by your hips and just push out, raise up in a little squeeze, come back down slowly. You should feel it in the backs of your upper arms real soon. If this hurts, please find something else to do or stretch. Let's do 2 more. I don't want to overdo it. Yeah. Right. Good. With a new angle on my laptop today. All right. Let's do, we haven't done this one in a while. So it's opposites, right? I think I called them swimmers or something before. Opposite arm and leg go up, switch. Can you kind of see me there? Woo. So make sure you're on a real sturdy chair or a surface. If you need to put your chair against the wall or something like that, do so. It's nice and easy. Those hips steady, square to the ground. Extend those limbs. One more each way. Walk it up. Shake it out. Arms up to a T, thumbs down, roll, back up, roll, up and back. Good. Let's go to here and do our fast mountain climbers opposites, right? Kind of get some speed on that. An example of the plyometric thing we were talking about is to get that little hop when you're switching. If not, you can just push and squeeze, push and squeeze. Still very effective. I'm just going to kind of crank it up on my end just to give you the variation. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. You know, we can slowly roll into this like we have all these years. That's why we're still here uninjured, still doing it because it works and our body's adapted to it. So good job. Let's do our butt kickers. Fire hydrant. Slow and control. Heel up and back, knees out to the side. One more each way. Take that out. Let's go to the other side. One more each way. Walk it in. Now I'd like you to grab some light weights, if you will, for an exercise we normally do in the plank position. But just to add a little dimension, we'll do our bicep curl and row like that. Okay, so just, you know, a few seconds each side, each arm, just to get used to it. Curl it up. Squeeze that shoulder blade. Your body nice and tight like an ironing board. I'll give everybody time to the weights and everything. Should have give you a heads up. One more time this arm. Oh, 5 more seconds. So one more time each way. I can wait a couple of seconds. Figure with the shorter time we're working out, there's more intensity that we can roll into eventually, giving us even more results than we already been getting. So just some tools to use in the future. Grab a little bit of water. I want to get rolling. So it's going to be weights followed by that cardio. And instead of doing a lot of upper and lower body combined movements, I'm going to do all lower. Do something cardio, then do all upper, just to give that active rest in between body parts. So we'll start out with probably the most challenging, at least for balance. So it's gonna take a while for your body to figure out what your mind wants to do. I'll give it a little more time on the clock. We're gonna do our hinge. Come up strong, step back, other leg, hinge. Okay, so I'll think a half a minute is enough, and then figure it out for the next time around, if that's true. That upper body nice and tall. As you step back, you don't want to sear your knees. And let's say one more time each for this round. Yeah, so that was about 45 seconds. So maybe close, yeah? All right, so we've done this before in a way like this, right? Kind of get to the middle, step to the side. This one is kind of a jump to the side, and then to the other side with that knee bend and legs straightened on one side. So it's just a hop and a deeper bend on one leg than the other. Almost like you're going into a side lunge. You get that big, long, broad jump in between. And you can hear that I'm feeling it a lot more than I would a standard one. Let's go 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Totally. Give yourself a second. Maybe stretch it out in some way, whether it's your glutes or your quads. All right, we can have a seat for the next one. That was smart of me, huh? So let's have a seat at the edge of the chair. Grab some light weights because it's some shoulder work. Hands at home right here. We're going to push up. Go back to the little touchdown goalpost. Bring together as a chest fly. So shoulder press straight up. Back toward the L-shaped. Then come together. We'll go about 30 seconds for here. You guys are probably just getting going. Figuring out what this fool is doing. Keep the back strong or tight. Strict movements, each one, not to be rushed. Let's say 10 more seconds. We'll go around again next time. And we might use lighter weights, right? Last times each way. Good. Weights down. Get out a little. We'll do our steel jacks. You can do it the original old school way. I'm going to just show you the version to make me breathe like this. All right, we're still going to start feet together, hands together. I'm going to go like this, right? You can step out like this, like we have been. Yep. So just, when you're home alone with the dogs watching or whatever, you're afraid to look silly or whatever here. Not like I can see anybody, but it's just one of those things, I'm trying to teach you things, just like you have taught me so much in life. Let's go 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Let's see, a couple weights again. Big breath in through the nose. Let it out. Don't want to do anything crazy with weights in our hands if we're feeling dizzy, right? These are our side-to-side squats. So sometimes it's better if I show you this way. My feet are going to start together. I'm going to squat. I'm going to step to the side. I'm going to squat that way. I'm not lunging. I'm just sitting down and back. I'm keeping my upper body nice and tall by looking forward, not looking at the ground, and just pulse. Yep, not meant to do fast. Again, strict, core tight, especially with weights in our hands. We'll think about that. Let's go 5 more seconds. 3, 2, nice one. Oh, feeling it. Open it up. Feels like Florida out there, man. Okay. High knees, right? So we usually go boom, boom, boom. The plyo side would just be a little quicker. Almost like you're jogging in place. If you want to do 3 seconds of this, do that. I'll let you know when we get halfway. Coming up on that. Halfway, 10 more seconds. If I gave this 5 years ago and pull out, there'd be heart attacks all over the place. 3, 2, 1. Then I would have really lost my job. Okay. Give yourselves time to recover. Weights again. We're gonna do our low row and our bird, our reverse fly. So all upper back. Let me show you this way. Elbows go back, keep them close to the ribs. Arms straight down, and wings out like a birdie. I'll get the time going now. About 30 seconds. If your low back's starting to hurt you a little bit, just widen your stance or stand up a little bit taller. Okay. And 5, 4, 3, 2, pull it back. Slowly put the weights down. Good. Butt kickers. We're not going to add any upper body because I really am trying to keep everything separate. So butt kickers are just going to be heel to butt. Try to keep your upper body tall. Again, almost like you're running in place, but you would look kind of funny if you're running down the street like this, right? But same concept. Get that heart rate up again for another 20 seconds. And it does all the difference. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. That's round 1. Get a drink. Let me do a welfare check on everybody. Nice. Everything I throw at you guys since day 1. Knock it out of the park. I need to get a fan in here. That's what we need, Dharma. Maybe I'll ask Terry. See if it's in the budget. Let's do our hinge with our reverse lunges. So grab your weights. We'll go for about 30 seconds. Now that your body knows what it's doing, what I'm asking it to do, we'll start in 3, 2, hinge. Stand up, step back. Other leg, step back. Hinge. Pop up nice and tall. Each movement is distinct and as strict as you can get it. Boom. We'll get a rest from this by doing upper body after the cardio. Let's go 5 more seconds. I'm going to finish 1 more each way. I'm not going to quit yet. Good. You guys can do the same. I'll wait. Nice. Let's do those log jumps. Alternative is those lateral lunges, right? You would look like this, come to the middle, go to the other side, or a nice big hop. A nice big hop. Either way, 20 seconds, go hard. Get those arms involved, right? Help with the momentum. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, last one. It's always those last ones, right? That get us over that hump of I'm not feeling any different. I don't look any different. You didn't go far enough. You didn't go hard enough. But we do. Have a seat. We'll do our shoulder press, chest fly. Make those L's. Squeeze the chest and use those shoulders. And we'll start in 3, 2, get it up there. Back down slow and controlled. Come together. Out. About 30 seconds here, so pace it accordingly. That's halfway. Hold tight. Breathe. 5 more seconds. We got this. 1 more up and down. Good. Weights down. Move the chair. Get ready for our seal jacks. One way or another. Just like Blondie said. So it'll look like this. You're doing modified, or this. If you're doing advanced, I'll start the time now. Whatever you're doing, keep your eyes to the front, your spine strong, your core tight, and that bounce in your legs. Either way, you want those soft knees, right? You want to still get a pop up. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. God bless him. Nice. We'll go into our little short squats, our little side squats next. So use weights, one weight or two, to be able to do it for 30 seconds. Feet are going to start close together. You can have your arms up or down. So I think I had them down last time. I'll do that again. So arms are going to be hanging down, little sit down and back, step out. Eyes to the front again. Don't crank your neck though. Just kind of keep them neutral. Try to keep your shoulders off your ears, right? You want to lock your upper back muscles, squeeze your shoulder blades in order to hold your weight, not bringing them up here. Nice and easy, nice and smooth. 10 more seconds. 5, 3, last ones. Boom. Ooh. We're going to go into high knees. So give them a little shake, give them a little stretch. 20 seconds of high knees with the arm swing, with all that stuff. Knowing we're almost done. We're about 5 minutes away from our weekend. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. Knees up, right? You can do it this way, or you can get that hop. Either way, you can split it half and half. I don't care. That's halfway. So keep it going another 10 seconds. 5. Last ones. Feels good once you start doing it, huh? You're like, oh, I'm feeling it. It's going to feel better when we're over. We can take our shower and go about our day. You know, something to eat. This next one's going to be our low row with our reverse flies. 30 seconds of that. Feet nice and wide so you're not stressing out your back. A little hinge, pull, return, out like a bird, back to the center. Nice and smooth. Breathe. Ten more seconds. Little bend in the knees. Sink into it. 5 more seconds. We got this. Feel that burn. 2. Finish your set. Yep. Good job. Last one, butt kickers. Because we kick butt. All right. So old version, boom, boom. Right, we used to add that. If you want to do that to add intensity, go for it. I'm gonna just kind of keep my arms out for balance. I'm not gonna add anything, right? We're just starting out. Maybe in a month from now, we'll do some other funky stuff. Just keep it going. Heels and butt, nice and tall. Looking at me, open up those lungs. They sure need that air right now. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come to me, let's start cooling down. Keep your legs moving, right? Stretch a body part you feel is, you know, just mitigate the pain. How about that? Arms up, come on over. I think what I could have added to this was some core, just because I'm looking at the time and I'm like, once we went through the first time and went through the guts of the second time, I think we had it down. So knowing that, you know, I'm gonna add a little core. Just to fill it, right? Just to fill the half hour or so. You can do this in a chair, on the floor. I'm just stretching my hamstrings, my butt, my booty. A little back too. Don't forget the chest and shoulders. Ooh. Oh, y'all, I booked a trip to Flagstaff, not this weekend, but the next. There's a concert called Pickin' in the Pines. It's up at Fort Tuthill, that Pepsi amphitheater thing. Yeah, I just out of the blues, I was like, you know, I haven't been out of my house really since I retired. It's like, oh, I think I'm gonna do that. Got me a fancy hotel and yeah, I got all that. Get rid of her for a couple days. I just haven't done it. I haven't done it since I lived alone, to be honest.